It was West Virginia's winning by a touchdown. West Virginia has all the momentum. West Virginia has a 240-pound back who would gain 125 yards on 7 carries. They have maybe a foot to go, and it's 4th down and 1 at the Pitt 48 with about 6:30 left in the game. And he punts, Ron. He punts, and then Pitt gets the ball at their 8. Next thing you know, it's tied. Next thing you know, there's an interception return.
All right, let me make my case.
You make yours first, okay?
You set it up here, right?
Yeah. Make your case for Neal Brown.
I think everything is set up. Go back 2 series. They scored 0. I don't even know what the kid's name is. The best wide receiver.
Ford Wheaton. Yeah.
He catches a touchdown pass, 14:52 to go. Next series, Pitt ends up having to punt. Slovis looks a little bit lost to me as an incompletion. He's under heat. He throws the ball away. They punt to Pitt. West Virginia goes down the field and scores to take the lead with 10:37 to go.
Yes.
Now Pitt starts at the 25. He is sacked, Slovis, by 55. Again, I thought the best player on the field. -14, an incompletion. Then he's sacked again for 6 yards. So it goes from 1st and 10 to 4th and 30 at the Pitt 20. To this point, I'm thinking Slovis saw ghosts in that series. The last 2 series, I think he saw ghosts.
Yeah.
So now West Virginia, you set it up 4th and 1 at the 48. He punts. Pitt gets a ball at 6:10 to go at their own 8-yard line.
Yeah.
I would have bet my house at that point that defense was going to shut them down. Now, West Virginia's ahead. It's not like it's a tie game or they're behind. They're ahead by a touchdown. And Slovis plays great, 5 for 5. They get a targeting call, a 15-yard penalty, which they all look like targeting to me, or none of them look like targeting.
Right.
They called the guy for a 15-yard penalty on a 2nd down play on 2nd and 8, and they threw him out, number 11. So they score. Now, Pitt scores. It's still tied up. West Virginia still has a chance to win the game.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to until the ball bounces off of Zero's hands, a perfectly thrown ball to a wide-open guy.
Yeah.
It bounces off his hands right to Devonshire. That's a lucky break. Now, Devonshire made the play with his return, kind of like Troy against Baltimore a number of years ago. I know you don't do. I'm sure you were in your house on the couch saying, "Don't punt it, run, go for it." I'm sure that's the way you are.
Yeah.
But it's always easy to second guess after the fact, and I'm sure there's a lot of West Virginia fans. Well, why didn't he go for it? If he'd have got stopped there in a short field, they'd have been bitching the other way. And I'll admit, I'm watching the game last night, and Zeiss is sitting next to me, and Zeiss goes, "You got to run the ball here." And I go, "No, you punt it. Slovis is seeing ghosts. Make him beat you." So both of us, you say right away, run it. I said right away, punt it. And I'm still going to defend my call. If Zero doesn't drop that ball, maybe West Virginia wins.
That part's true.
I rest my case.
I rest my case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Yeah. Here's my counter case. It's about feel for the game. It's about the fact that you are in position to put the hammer down with a 240-pound running back who couldn't be stopped the whole night, and you had less than a yard to go. It's about the fact if you really believe in your defense, then you must believe in them as much at the 48 as you do at the 8. And also, if the other guy's seeing ghosts, he's going to see him at the 48 the same as he's seeing him at the 8. It's about feel for the game. It's about you're also playing with house money, basically. Nobody expects West Virginia to do anything this season. Nobody expects them to win that game. They're a 7.5-point underdog, Ron. I like college coaches who have guts